Hello everyone, today we have new video review with fresh kit from Mirage Hobby. As you can see, this is M3A1 in 1/72 scale, so this is quite interesting tank, and boxing is not that big. Here you can see comparison with my hand, so I can even take it with one palm. Here it's written that footage parts are included. Then we have several translations of the name of the model in different languages. On the side there is some safety information, and on the back side there is some information about other available models. And what else? I think that's all. So let's open it. It's a side open box, and inside we find this, and that's all. So all sprues are packed into the one bag. And here we can see assembly manual. Assembly manual was printed on glossy paper. We have short history note in Polish and English on the first page. Also here you can note the small decal sheet, and just give me a second, I will show it to you. I don't know why it was stapled to the assembly manual, nevertheless it was. So here we have small PE thread, which is really small. I would zoom the camera for you. Now you can see it. So we have some external elements carefully replicated in form of PE parts, and here we have decals. Decals are printed in very nice quality, so no complaints here. As for the assembly manual, as I said, it's a large brochure, it's a 4 size, and then we have assembly instructions explained with help of these nice 3D pictures, and marking guide is printed in color, even though traditionally for the US vehicles tank would be olive green. Nevertheless it's printed in color so that you can understand what symbol you should place there and there. So as far as I can understand, we have 2 marking options available in this kit. Let's move on. As I said, all sprues are packed into the same bag, so just give me a second to open it. It's not that difficult to open it, it's more difficult to take out all the sprues outside, so just give me a second. Okay, so here it is. Let's begin from the small sprues. Here they are. As far as I can understand, those carry various parts for the gun and for the hatches, which are molded separately. Then we have separate plastic frame with turret parts. As you can see, top part of the turret is molded as a separate plastic part, and we have even separately molded gun barrel and separately molded hatches. Of course, inside there is no detailing, as you can see, just a plain surface, but let's not forget that it's a 72nd scale model kit, not a 35. Top hull part is molded as this nice complex shaped part. As for me, it looks more or less like a M3, and I hope that assembly won't be difficult either. Of course, again, there is no internal detailing, don't expect it. Then another plastic sprue. Here we have some parts for the hull, for example, backside. Also we have parts for the separate front turret, and some hatches parts, as well as towing parts and some other minor elements. Molding quality is more or less nice. Of course, you would have to carefully separate all those parts, but it's the stuff we usually do in plastic kits. Here we can see the bottom hull part, which is molded as a separate piece. Here is the front glacis part, and as you can see, some of its elements are molded separately. Here they are. Again, tiny tools and tiny features of the tank are carefully molded. I don't see any possible problem with them, maybe just a piece of flesh but that's not serious, I think, because of the really tiny size of those parts. And last but not the least is the plastic frame with side hull parts. Here they are. As you can see, there are special slots for the fixing all suspension elements. Also we have one-piece wheels, and of course suspension elements which are molded here, and you would have to glue them on the side panels. And that's not all, because we have vinyl tracks here, which is of course a bit sad part, but nevertheless we have to deal with it. And as far as I remember, it was easy to deal with tracks which were included into the M5 Steward. So I hope that this one would be also easy to work with. And here also we have towing cable, which is also made out of the vinyl. I think some modders would prefer to replace it with metal rope, but the choice would be up to you as usual. So that's all for the video review. Nevertheless, don't forget to check full review article on our website as usual. And also I would be happy to see you as a subscriber of our YouTube channel and fan of our Facebook group. And if you like this video, don't forget to press like button, because it will help us. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video review.